Western Highway, Frontage Road. Then keep left to merge onto M10 South.
Who's the most likely to drive? It's me.
Okay.
My car. I'm driving this car.
Use the left lane to keep left to merge
Different
onto
time zone,
M10
different
South.
time.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm driving up Foxwell Road, which is a windy road from Georgetown up into where American University is in Northwest DC.
I'm very familiar with it.
And of course, I'm going too fast, and I get pulled over.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, is right. And so the cop pulls me over, and I said to Stoney, I said,
In 2.2 miles, take
pull out
exit 14C
the
on
registration.
M39 and Southfield Freeway.
Of course, he opens the glove box, and the light in the glove box doesn't work. So he can't see, because besides being the condition he's in, he can't see anyway.
Yeah.
So he says, "Oh, let me open the door." And this is the middle of winter, mind you, and DC has had a snowstorm. And the cop is waiting patiently. He's very nice. And Stoney says, "Let me open the door so the light in the car will go on." And when he opens the door, he proceeds to go face first into a snowbank. And the cop looks at me and says,
Step out of the car.
your friend's not looking so good. And I said, "Officer, we're driving to American University. It's a mile up the road. I promise. We'll just get there in 5 minutes. I'll get my friend in." He goes, "I advise that you do that." And thank goodness.
Yes.
He said, "Okay." And it was an unbelievable thing. And he gets in the car looking like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And
The abominable snowman.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Yeah, it was an incredible scene.
I know that you have to go back on Sunday night,
Right.
but I will make sure that you have my number because I'm certain
Stay in the second
that there'll
lane
be
from
another
right.
story that we'll need to share next week.
You can bank on it.
Yes.
You can bank on it.
Yes. It just seems like whether it's the filling up the full tank,
Use the right two lanes to take exit
a
14C
golf
onto
ball that won't let the door close. I mean, there's always a reason, but it just always happens to Stoney.
But here's the best thing about it. He's the guy, no matter when all these
Take
things
the
happen,
exit.
He just laughs
he
about
can
it.
laugh at himself and
Uh-huh.
have fun with it, and that's what we all love about him. Because we can all laugh at him, obviously, and have fun, but he can laugh at himself and never be upset about it. There's no problem.
Just
with it.
rolls with it.
Rolls with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we love about Mr. Stone.
It's great.
No, boy.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes.
It's all good.
There's some others.
There's a lot of stories we can't tell.
When you come here, does your family say, now just remember,
14 miles.
you're going to be
Turn
with
right
Mike
onto
Stone,
Pinecrest Drive.
so be careful.
My kids.
I'm sure they love him. Absolutely love him.
I sent a copy of my final college transcript to his son.
No, that was at your house. So I take my son. This is the best. I take my son to Stoney's house a couple years ago, and Stoney has in his basement. It's like a trunks full of God knows what. And my son Stoney pulls out his AU his AU transcript. Incomplete. F this that. And my son looks at it and breaks into hysterics. He was doubled over. He could not stop laughing for 20 minutes when he saw Stoney.
You saw the transcript.
You saw the
2-3-1.
Yeah, well, 2-3-1. I think they were being kind, actually. Yeah.
I did good in my communications classes.
Yeah. That was, hey, we're giving you this so you don't come back.
Exactly. Please just give us money, but don't ever show up here.
All righty. Our telephone number is 248-539-9797. We have the $2 Slam coming up at 7:25. AJ Hinch will join us at 8:02. It is the Stoney and Jansen program 97.
All right, you guys, I've got some great news for anyone who's just been feeling a little self-conscious about their hair loss, because nobody gets excited when they start realizing that their hair is thinning or their hair is falling out, right? So the solution is Michigan's #1 hair restoration specialist, Dr. Berkowitz from Michigan Hair Restoration. And he has this amazing limited time offer specifically for you. This is specifically for 97.1, the ticket listeners. So for a limited time, when you call and you mention the ticket or you mention my name, Heather, you're going to receive $1,000 off retail price. Plus, you're going to also get 0% financing on your hair restoration procedure. And like I've said before, this is a deal you don't want to miss. You've got to go meet Dr. B in person. He is amazing. He has over 25 years of experience, and he can really help you look younger and feel more confident with the most advanced hair restoration techniques available. And I just kind of want to remind everyone that when you hear the word hair transplant, that can be kind of scary, but that's not the only option. There's really no cookie cutter procedure, and Dr. B is going to work with you to make sure that you're comfortable and you get the results that you want to see. Now, if you want to take a look at some of his procedures, like his one-of-a-kind neograft transplant, or if you just want to get some more information on hair loss and restoration, you can go and download his book. It's called No Hair, that's K-N-O-W Hair, and it's available anytime at MichiganHairRestoration.com. So remember to take advantage of his amazing limited time offer and save a ton of money on your hair procedure. Call now and mention Heather.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the Definitely J AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Ferndale Schools Tri-County Education Center. Few accidents working this morning, 75 northbound at West Road, that's on the left shoulder. Another on the 75 northbound exit ramp to M39, and a crash on the Lodge Freeway southbound at 94. Ferndale Schools Tri-County Education Center is the best virtual school option for your student this fall. Just because you're learning online doesn't mean you have to learn alone. For more information, visit gotcec.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Text the ticket using the same number you used to call the ticket. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
The first bet on season sportsbook app is up to $5,000 risk-free, people. When I told my team about the idea, they said I was being too wonderful and magnificent. But I don't care how awesome this makes me. I'm doing this for the people. So just download the app, and that first bet is up to $5,000 risk-free. Caesar made an app for the people.
Must be 21. Offer valid in Michigan only and for new players. Paid in bet credits. Terms and conditions apply. See Caesars.com/promos. Gambling problem? Call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 1-800-270-7117.
If you've ever hired someone to maintain your lawn, you know it can be a crapshoot. So many of these small companies are unreliable, and frankly, they don't do a very good job. You should hire Miller Landscape. They'll maintain and proactively manage all of your landscape needs, from mowing and pruning to flowers, fertilization, even your sprinklers. Miller can give you that amazing backyard kitchen or patio you've always wanted. You hear Mike Valenti talk about how great they are. Go to GetMillerNow.com. That's GetMillerNow.com.
It's a new day, and it's coming at you fast. It could be the day your workforce doubles, or the day your visitors quadruple. With Comcast Business, you'll have what you need to take on every twist and turn, like the flexibility to control multiple Wi-Fi networks from anywhere, and the power of the nation's largest gig speed network, the one that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a great offer for $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Want even more speed? Ask how to get up to 10 gigs for your small business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and one voice line. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Compares Comcast Business 10 gig EDI with AT&T 1 gig.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. If you haven't refinanced your mortgage in 2021, you need to call Hall Financial right now to see if you qualify for our no appraisal 8-day close. Call today, 248-308-5000, or go to callhallfirst.com.
The motto for world-class competition has always been faster, higher, stronger. It's the same for Navien, makers of condensing tankless water heaters. Faster to install and set up. Higher performance and efficiency to provide endless hot water. Stronger with the industry's strongest warranty. All because of the copper-free stainless steel heat exchanger built in every unit. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com. Heard you're buying a car. I brought my calculator.
Dad, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
Didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/autonavigator.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Starting Stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas. Building a world-class sports station in a world-class sports city. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
We have some ticket tips on Caliendo and on me. Tracy heading to Romeo says, why are people making a big deal out of Dan Campbell's coffee? It's 2 coffees and 2 shots of lower caffeine coffee. Most people drink coffee, drink more than that in the morning.
Yes, I agree. That's why I don't understand the outrage.
I know. What is dumb is that anyone cares what this clown coffee's order is. It's not a clown.
No.
Don't you call me a clown? It's Goodfellas. A clown?
Yeah. Do I make you laugh?
Am I here to amuse you? I've never even seen the movie, but I knew it was something like that.
I never thought that would come out of you. That's great.
The exact quote, but I know it goes something like that.
The imitation of Campbell was horrible. Sounded nothing like him. Anyone can repeat what someone says. That was more Super Dave Osborne than Dan Campbell. That's right, Marty Funkhauser. Frank sounded like Chris Farley in a van down by the river, not Campbell. All right, Stoney. So I guess fat, drunk, and stupid is a great way to go through life. Yep. Stoney. Proof positive that anyone can make it. Mike from Northern Kentucky. Recently I got dressed, made coffee and lunch, hopped in the car, and wondered why the radio station changed its format. It was Sunday.
Find the way to work.
Listen to
how come that home improvement show was on?
Yeah. By the way, as we mentioned, and Chris mentioned in the update, the United States defeated Australia to get to the gold medal game. So that'll be an and who they play is going to be interesting because Slovenia is playing France right now, and it's a 2-point game. Luka Doncic driving, pulls up, and it's blocked by Rudy Gobert. So you have, a lot of NBA players in this game, and it's going to be, if it's France, the United States has some revenge. Slovenia is actually really good, obviously, too. So that's going to be a good test, and it was good for the United States to come back, get all the crap for their performance in the, the prelim tournament, or whatever you want to call the exhibition games, where they lost to Nigeria, they lost to Australia, and they lose the first game to France, but eventually water finds its level, so
KD stepped up.
Yes, he did.
He's leading the charge, and
he is. I think he's the best player in the game when healthy. Don't you?
I would. It would be hard to argue that.
I mean, Giannis is great,
do so
but
much. He can take over a game, as we've seen on the world stage now. If he wants it done, it's going to get done.
Yeah.
And for him to not have to play in the Olympics, he is as big a superstar in the NBA as you're going to find. He didn't have to play. A lot of guys had opted out. He is playing because the gold medal means something.
Stay in the left.
It has to. It absolutely has to. And whether you like the guy or not, you got to respect the fact that he is representing the U.S. in such a great way.
Yeah, he is. And all these guys, they didn't have to come up. I mean, I'm not, ready to give them a parade because they're representing the country, but a lot of guys, some guys opted out. I understand why too. After this season, with the way it was condensed, and after the bubble, I got no problems with some of the players who did elect not to do it. Injury concerns, things like that. LeBron and guys like that. That's fine. But it's very cool that KD and some of the other guys are in it.
It's the Stoney and Jansen 2 Grand Slam. Your chance to win $2,000 in 60 seconds.
All right, it is the 2 Grand Slam, and you heard Mr. Announcer voice say, you can win $2,000. The way this works, we have a telephone number for you to call, 248-539-9797. Greg Hargrave will select you, and you can participate in probably not win $2,000, but because we haven't had a winner in a long time.
Haven't had one since I've been here.
I know.
I would love to celebrate.
Joe Odyssey took over the company.
Yep.
A little stingy here. But, you know, you get $25 for each correct answer. And here's the tips are, if you don't know the answer, pass.
Use your time wisely.
Exactly. Use that time wisely, as you said, wisely, John. Also, we will not tell you if you get them right or wrong, because that would take up some time. So just keep on going, and hopefully you'll be able to get $2,000. Get all 10 right. Now, I always try to take the test.
At the next light,
the quiz
turn
when I
left.
get here, because the girl does a good job of preparing it. And I'm going to say I got 8 correct. With that.
Yeah, I think this one, you could get a good score. I think to come out undefeated, so to speak, is going to be a challenge.
Yes,
At
very,
the
very much a
light,
challenge.
turn left onto
Not
Pelham
just
Road.
sports. We go to Livonia and say good morning to Anthony. How are you, Anthony?
Doing well.
That's good. Have you ever played the 2 Grand Slam before?
I have.
And how'd you do?
I got 6 or 7. I still remember the
In
ones I got
1.3
wrong.
miles, turn right onto Wick
Which one are
Road.
they?
You know, I got a Batman question wrong. I got an NHL point scorer question wrong. And I got an album question wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the first time you've ever played where the questions have been delivered by somebody with a patch on his eye.
Yes,
So maybe you'll win now.
Pirate is leading the charge here.
Yes, I'm going to set the bar. You know what? You said 6 or 7. I'll set the bar at 6.5.
Okay. It's over under is
Over under
6.5.
6.5,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Because you
Place
said
your-
you're 6 or
place your
7.
bets now.
So I'm just going to be safe. All right, you know how the drill works. The clock will begin when I start the first question. Are you ready, Anthony?
Yes, sir.
Good luck. The Pistons drafted this player first overall last Thursday.
Cunningham.
Max Scherzer was traded to this team last
Dodgers.
Friday. Who was the head coach of the Carolina Panthers?
Rivera.
Who on this show has their birthday on December 29th?
Tony.
This band had the 1989 hit Personal Jesus.
Pass.
What is the nickname for TCU?
Horn Frog.
LaDainian Tomlinson played at this college.
Pass.
Sadiq Bey played at this college.
Pass.
Who was the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles?
Pass.
Nick Lachey is a member of this band.
98 Degrees.
This band had the 1989 hit Personal Jesus.
U2.
LaDainian Tomlinson played at this college.
San Diego.
At the next light,
Sadiq Bey
turn
played at this
right.
college. At a time, we have you with 5, if my math is correct.
That is correct.
That's $125. Nice job, Anthony. A little lower than the bar, so if you took the under out there.
Fortunate to get 5 there.
Yeah,
You came out of the gates fast.
Yes, absolutely. You knew your current stuff. That's for damn sure. Thanks for playing, and we'll get the pertinent information, figure out how to get your $125. Here's what Anthony did not know. The head coach of the Carolina Panthers,
At the light,
he said
turn
Ron
right
Rivera.
onto Wick Road.
Ron Rivera used to be the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. He's now the
football team.
The coach of your alma mater,
Yes,
Washington
yes.
football team. They don't call pro teams alma maters.
Matt Rule.
Matt Rule is the coach of the Carolina Panthers. Depeche Mode, not U2, had the 1989 hit Personal Jesus.
Turn right
He got the TCU, played for the, his nickname was the Horned Frogs. He did not know that LaDainian Tomlinson played at TCU.
That is correct.
Sadiq Bey of the Detroit Pistons played at Villanova. And the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni. Well, I saw a little video of him yesterday on Twitter where he crashed, I guess somebody got married in the hotel they were staying in.
Oh, he was a wedding crasher.
He was there, and he helped them do the EAGLES chant or whatever. So He scored some points for the people in Philadelphia.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him.
AJ Hinch will join us at 8:02. Heather has news next.
Ooh, I have some really important Jeopardy news. And unfortunately, I'm not thrilled about this news, but Stoney, I think, will be.
I heard about this on the way in this morning.
Yeah.
Indeed. 97 won the ticket.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook.
Ken Barkley filling in for Nick Costos. Let's take a look at the pro football futures market and win totals. Kansas City has the highest win total in the league, over under 12.5. Only a little further down is a team with a lot of hype this year, Cleveland, and I like their under at 10.5 wins. If you look
Turn
at the
right
teams,
onto William
coaches, and
Street.
quarterbacks
Then
with
the
win totals that
destination
are
is
this
on your
high,
left.
it's all of the perennial contenders. Tampa, Kansas City, Baltimore, Buffalo, who got very close last year. Cleveland is the team that doesn't necessarily fit. They still play in a tough division. There are still questions about their quarterback and a coach entering year 2 who doesn't have the long track record of success that so many other coaches do. I'll bet against Cleveland
destination
making
is
the
on your
lead and
left.
take under 10.5.
That's it for this Bet River
Arrived.
Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown